Hi, I'm Ms. Hofstad, and today I'm going to teach you first grade math lesson. The prior knowledge the students will need for this lesson are basic addition and subtraction and basic counting skills. Good morning, class. We're going to start off the day with some math. So I'd like to go over the learning targets. Today's learning targets are right here on the board. Let's read them together. Use 2 different colors of base 10 blocks to demonstrate making a... Okay, I've set out some blocks on the front table and I've wrote you some instructions on the board. So you're gonna go to the front and take 10 cubes. There's red cubes and there's blue cubes sitting there. You need 10 cubes total. This means you can take all blue, all red, some blue, some red, whatever combination you like, okay? So I'll give you a second to go grab some cubes. Okay, so now I'm gonna call on you guys individually and you're gonna tell me how many red cubes you chose, how many blue cubes you chose, and your total amount of cubes, okay? So we're gonna start with you, Bill. How many red cubes did you choose? 4. Okay, and how many blue cubes? Okay, 6. So that's a total of 10. Awesome. Okay, Susie, how many red cubes did you choose? 10. Okay, you have 10 red cubes. How many blue cubes? 0. And how many total? 10. And 10 blues. And 10 total. Okay, so it looks like I've called on everyone. So we found a pattern so far. All of them totaled to 10. Why is that? Yeah, because I told you to take 10 cubes. So everyone took 10 cubes. But look at all the different ways we made 10. Isn't that cool? Okay, now that we've figured out all the different combinations that we've come up with as a class when you guys picked your cubes, we're gonna figure out if there's any more combinations of red and blue cubes that can get us a total of 10 cubes, okay? So can anyone think of another combination of red and blue cubes that can give us 10? Yeah, okay. 1 red. How many blues? 9. Awesome. All right, anyone else? Red totals. All right. So now we have come up with all of the different combinations that make a total of 10. Can anyone think of any other ones that aren't up here? No? I can't think of any more. That looks good. All right. So now that we've come up with all of these, we're going to look at them in a different way. So we know that you can build all of these with the cubes, the red and blue cubes, but we're going to use this. This is called a balance. So if you see, there is numbers on it, 1 to 10 on each side. So if I put one of these on the 10, then that's 10. So now let's look at one of our combinations that made 10. Which one do we want to do? We'll start with this one, 4 and 6. So if I put one of these on the 4 on this side and the 6 on this side, it balances. Why do you think it balances? Tim? Yeah, because 4 and 6 equal 10 and 10 equals 10. So they're equal on both sides. Okay, let's try another one. Should we try 8 and 2? Okay, so we'll move this one to the 8, and we'll move this one to the 2, and it balances again. All right, let's try one more. Which one, what do you want to do? Tanner? 5 and 5, you're gonna put both on the 5, okay. And it balances. All right, so now I'm going to pass out a balance to each group, and I want you guys to each come up with a different combination but this time we're not gonna add to 10, we're gonna add to 8. So you're gonna have 1 on 8 on one side and 2 on the other that are gonna make it balanced. And you're gonna write down what combinations your group came up with, okay? Awesome. I'll give you some time and pass those out. All right, it looks like you guys came up with a lot of different combinations. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the 8s, but we're gonna use the cubes, okay? So I'm gonna pass out the cubes to each group, and everyone's gonna come up with a different combination of 8, okay? All right, we're gonna go over your guys' answers as a class, and I'm going to use these to show you. So I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue cubes. So this would be how many blue cubes and how many red cubes? 8 blue cubes and 0 red cubes. All right, so what happens if I take off 1 blue cube and add 1 red cube? How many blue cubes and how many red cubes do we have? Yeah, we have 7 blue cubes and 1 red cube. Okay, so now I'm gonna take off another blue cube from the bottom and I'm gonna add a red cube. So now what is it? Yeah, 6 blue cubes and 2 red cubes. So the pattern did continue, and all of these add to 8. We just forgot to write the total, so we'll just go like that. All right, so now we're gonna look at these, and we know the total of them is 8 for all of them. So we're going to change this over here to an equation. All right, so what is an equation for the top one? Anyone know what our equation is? Yeah, Tanner? Yeah, 0 plus 8 equals 8. All right, for the next one, Timmy? Yeah, 1 plus 7 equals 8. Awesome. So those are all the different combinations of numbers that add to 8, and we found them by looking at our cubes. And we also found them by looking at our balance beam, because all of these will work for the balance beam too. So let's just try one. 8, and let's go 3 and 5, okay? 3 plus 5 equals 8. So they'll all work on here too. All right. So in your groups, I'm gonna give you each a number, and you guys can use the cubes or the balance to make the number in different ways, okay? But I wanna see how many different ways you find, and you're going to write it on the paper I give you. All right, I'll give you some time and I'll pass all the stuff out. Okay, so we've learned a lot today. I want you guys to think about why this is important. Why is it important to know how many different ways we can add two numbers to get the same total, okay? So I just want you guys to think about that, and we're gonna come back tomorrow and we're gonna talk about it, okay? So have a good day. Thank you.